The sixth and final process of the deliver service and support domain is called Manage Business Process Controls. The identifier of the process is DSS06. The process ensures that the business process's required information is secured, by establishing and maintaining the appropriate business process controls. The purpose of this process is to maintain the integrity and security of the business process information. The process supports the achievement of two IT-related goals. The first supported goal is to manage the IT-related business risk. Its achievement is measured by the % of critical business processes covered by risk assessments, and by the frequency of update of the risk profile. The second supported goal is to ensure that the delivery of IT services is aligned with business requirements. Its achievement is measured by the number of business disruptions due to IT service incidents, and by the user satisfaction level with the quality of IT service delivery. The process has three process goals. The first goal is to ensure that key controls meeting business requirements are effective, and its achievement is measured by the number of incidents indicating the failure of key controls. The second goal is to ensure that the roles and responsibilities are aligned with the business needs, and its achievement is measured by the number of incidents due to separation of duties violations. The third goal is to ensure that business transactions are retained, and its achievement is measured by the % of traceable transaction logs. The process has 6 practices, and the first practice is to align business process controls with enterprise objectives. The entity responsible for this practice is the business process owners, and the entity that is held accountable is the business executives. The practice receives 2 inputs, which are the data integrity procedures and the data classification guidelines, both from the APO1 process. It generates 2 outputs, which are the results of processing effectiveness reviews to be used by the MEA2 process, and the root cause analysis and recommendations to be used by the BAI6 and MEA2 processes. The activities involved in this practice include identifying and documenting the control objectives of key business processes. Control activities should be prioritized based on the relevant business risks. Ownership of the activities should be defined, and the control activities should be continuously monitored. The design and operation of business process controls should be continually improved. The second practice is to control the processing of information. The entities responsible include the Chief Executive Officer, the Chief Operating Officer, and the business process owners. The entity that is held accountable is the business executives. The practice receives 2 inputs, which are the operation and use plan from the BAI5 process, and the migration plan from the BAI7 process. It generates 1 output, which is the processing control reports to be used internally. The activities involved in this practice include creating transactions only by authorized personnel following established procedures. Segregation of duties should be ensured, and the person that originates the transaction should be authorized. Transactions should be verified, and input data should be validated. Data with wrong input should be corrected and resubmitted, and the integrity of data should be maintained throughout the processing cycle and during unexpected interruptions. Output should be delivered to the appropriate recipients, and information should be protected during transmission.